Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. Are you tired of paying Topstep $49 for every single reset that you need to do? Well, right after this intro, I'm going to show you how you can avoid it. It's a terrible feeling, isn't it? You just blew up your eval account. You know you got to pay now for a reset, 49 bucks for a $50,000 eval account, and the cycle just keeps going and going and going. Now I understand this is definitely a way that Top Steps makes money on on their trading platform and on their funding platform. But wouldn't it be awesome if we could just come up with an idea or a strategy that can help you get funded and get to that goal, which I think all of us that get into prop accounts and prop firms and evals, we have one goal, and that's to get funded. That's the prize that we're all looking for. And I'll be the first one to tell you that I have gone through my share of blown eval accounts, and here's the way it starts. You sign up for a $50,000 eval account with Topstep, or 100K, whatever level you want to be at, and it's the first day. Okay, it's your first day. It gets reset. Everything's at zero. You've got 50 grand there as an eval, and you say, you know what? I'm gonna take it slow. I'm gonna take the best setups that I can find, and I'm only gonna trade my high quality setups. Okay? I'm gonna be conservative from the beginning. Maybe you do that for the first day. Maybe you do that for the second day. But eventually, and I don't know what it is. I really don't. I wish I knew exactly what it is. But there's something in our brain that gets triggered, especially when we have that first loss of the day, where we say, you know what? I'm going to try to get back that loss. I'm going to get back in this market, and I'm going to get back that loss. You take another hit, you take another loss. Now you might be down 500 bucks for the day, where all you're trying to make is maybe 200. I don't know, maybe you're trying to hit for the fences, but maybe you're only trying to make 200 bucks per day, and now you're down 400 or 500, and the cycle just continues and continues and continues. I was in this cycle. I was honestly in this cycle way too long. If you guys have followed my channel, I pretty much converted myself from being a discretionary trader to a conditions strategy, or I should say a time-based condition trader, where I have my setups. I have my setups that I have an edge in. You have to have a strategy that has an edge, but I will not deviate from that strategy or that setup for one bit. The beauty of having the Discord is that now I've grown this Discord in a matter of a month to over 1,000 members. Okay, and there's 1,000 brains, there's 1,000 minds that are in that Discord, and every single day there are people that are proposing new strategies, deviations from the strategy. They backtest things, they see things, you know, they have a different style of trading, and it's awesome. It's great that, that people are out there trying to optimize. That is the human brain wants to optimize everything that we do. But this is what I need to tell you, and this is what I really hope comes across the right way. You need to find one strategy, maybe two, that you feel super comfortable. How do you feel comfortable with the strategy? Backtest the shit out of the strategy. Make sure that the strategy has an edge, even if it's a small edge. I'm going to show you examples. Even if it's a slight edge, have a strategy in place that is condition and time based, meaning you will only take that trade with a particular setup. You will only take that trade in a predetermined time that you know has an edge. If you can just dial in and follow those two steps, boy, I'm going to tell you, Topstep makes it so much easier to pass these evals. And I know because it's finally what got me over that hump. Not only did I start to get green in my cash account, as you guys know, at the end of November, I went 6 months green in my cash account. 6 months. Now, if I can get December into the green, I've won the year. I have won the year. I haven't won a year since I started trading. I haven't gotten funded with Topstep until I switched over from this looking at charts, seeing what's hitting what, supply, demand, resistance, strategies, indicators. I mean, I was bouncing around left and right every which way. And you know what? I made a good amount of money for Topstep just in my resets. And I understand that that's a big revenue source for them. And I'm not, it is what it is, but I'm trying to come across and tell you guys that there's a better way. At least it's a better way that I have found to make things a little bit easier. And here's the idea. I've got 3 strategies that I've already put out. Okay. I've got gold, I've got my oil strategy, and I've got my 15-minute Rob reversal NQ. They're all linked in the description. Pick one. Pick one and just say, you know what? I'm only going to trade this strategy. I'm going to trade it from the times that he says. I'm going to put in the conditions that I do, and I'm just going to take one. Or you know what? If you already have a strategy that you know has an edge, perfect. All I'm asking you for is to make sure that you know the conditions to get in a trade and when to get in a trade and when not to get in a trade. If you already have your own strategy, awesome. No need for any of the links that I have in my description. Perfect. Now, you have that strategy. I want you to stick with that strategy for an entire 60 days. Rob, 60 days to pass the Topstep? Yeah, 60 days to pass the Topstep. How about instead of you spending 60 days trading one time per day, one trade per day, instead of blowing accounts and resetting Topstep 4 to 5 times a month? I'm telling you, it's a different. You've got to look at yourself as a trader and say, is he talking to me? Or you know what? I don't know what this guy's talking about. I trade on my cash account and I'm in the green every month, or I'm in my Topstep. I'm already funded. Fantastic. This video is for the traders out there. That was me. That was constantly in a cycle and a trap that I could not get out of. So rule number 1, pick a strategy. Pick a strategy with a slight edge and commit yourself 60 days to trading only that strategy. And here's the kicker. Maximum 1 trade per day. I understand there are people that I'm number 1. I love looking at charts. I love trading. I love it. But just follow, just listen to this 1 second Take one trade per day with the strategy that you know that has an edge. And see for yourself that if you can't pass this evaluation account within 60 days, I bet you can. Now, let's say you go for step, I believe that with Topstep, we've got a $50,000 eval account. Okay, Rob, what should be my size? You know what? How about you trade with 5 micros instead of 1 E-mini? 5 micros. Take the risk down to, because they allow you five contracts if it's E-minis or micros. Start with 5 micros on a 50,000 eval account. Trade one strategy per day that has an edge and see where you're at. If you choose to do the $100,000 eval, 1 E-mini, 1 trade per day. If you're at the $150,000 eval, 2 minis. That's it. Take your strategy that you have 1 time per day and give yourself 60 days to pass a challenge. Now, let's open up my dashboard. Okay, so this was a funded account that I had. I passed this funded account, I don't know, about 2 weeks ago. And so you need $53,000 to pass your eval account. Because you start at 50, you need $3,000, and then you earn your funded status. Great. Let me show you some stats in here that you might find that might shock you a little bit. How long did this take me to do? 54 days. Winning percentage on my days was 61 days I had positive. Look at this right here, guys. 64% of my trades were positive. You all know that majority of my trades are all 1-to-1. 64% is not the greatest winning percentage in the world, but it means you have an edge. It means you have a strategy that has an edge, right? Got the account to get funded. 64% winning rate. Took me how many days? 54 days to complete it. Let's look at another one that I've got open right now. Started this one October 4th. How many days do I have complete in here? 20 days. Winning percentage of days, 70%. Winning percentage on my trades, 70%. This is only trading my oil trade that I do every single morning. I've got another one that I started like 3 days ago. Just trading the 15-minute Rob reversal NQ. In fact, I only have 1 trade in there, and it was a positive trade for $700. Pick a strategy that has an edge. If you don't have one, choose one of the 3 in my description below. If you have one, even better, because you're comfortable with it. Take that strategy, trade it once per day. Give yourself 60 days. Give yourself 60 days to pass the eval. It's how I was able to go from reset after reset to funded accounts in Topstep. It's the only way. It's the only way. And the beauty of it is that I knew taking my time in Topstep would work because I already had seen what it's doing to my cash account. My cash account consistently growed. consistently stayed in the green. 6 months now. The only change that I have done is I have gone from a discretionary trader to a time and condition based trader. That's it. There is no other secret sauce that I can give you. That was it. If you're looking to get funded, I have an affiliate link down below. I make a few bucks on if you click on their link. It would, however you, if it doesn't even have to be Topstep, whichever way you want to go with this. The point is, this is the strategy that I used to finally get funded. If you're looking to do it, just try it out. Just see, you know what? Let me see if this guy's full of shit or not. Hopefully you'll find that the strategy works as well. And hopefully you find that the strategy on passing these evals makes it just a little bit easier. Listen, everyone, if you enjoy the content that I am putting out, please make sure to like this video. It helps me out tremendously. Leave me a comment below. The good, the bad, the ugly, I respond to. And most importantly, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks, everyone, and happy trading.